Title: Shadows of Deceit. Chapter 1: The Disappearance. Section 1: A Quiet Evening. Small town of Oak Ridge was veiled in the soft glow of streetlights. As Emma Lockwood walked home from her late shift at the diner, the air was crisp, and the faint sound of leaves crunching underfoot accompanied her every step. She had always felt safe in the familiar streets, but tonight, an unsettling quiet hung in the air. A faint shadow darted across the alley ahead, vanishing before Emma could identify it. Shrugging off her unease, she quickened her pace, eager to reach the warmth of her home. Little did she know, this night would mark the beginning of a chilling mystery. Section 2: A Vanished Friend. Following morning, Emma's best friend, Lily Grant, failed to show up for their usual coffee date. Concern turned to alarm when Lily's phone went straight to voicemail, and no one at work had seen her. Emma decided to visit Lily's apartment, finding the door ajar and signs of a struggle inside. A shattered vase lay on the floor, and Lily's favorite scarf was draped over the couch, torn at the edges. Panic set in as Emma called the police, her voice trembling. The realization struck her: Lily hadn't just disappeared, she had been taken. Section 3: Clues in the Shadows. Detective Nathan Carter was assigned to the case, a seasoned investigator with a reputation for solving the unsolvable. He combed through Lily's apartment, carefully examining every detail. A strange mark on the windowsill caught his eye, faint handprints smeared with what appeared to be ash. Beneath the couch, he discovered a crumpled note with a cryptic message: "The clock strikes twice." Nathan's gut told him this wasn't a random abduction. The clues hinted at a deeper, more sinister motive. Section 4: Secrets Unveiled. As Emma shared her concerns with Detective Carter, she revealed an argument she and Lily had overheard a week prior at the diner. A man in a dark suit had threatened another, mentioning unfinished business. Emma hadn't thought much of it at the time, but now it seemed connected. The detective's interest peaked as he requested descriptions of the men. Emma's memory was hazy, but she remembered the ominous phrase, "They'll never find out." Section 5: The Mysterious Caller. Late that night, Emma received a call from an unknown number. A distorted voice whispered, "Stay out of it, or you'll regret it." Chills ran down her spine as the call abruptly ended. Emma reported it to Detective Carter, who assured her they would trace the number. The threat was clear: someone wanted her silenced. But Emma's determination only grew stronger. She couldn't abandon Lily, no matter the risk. Section 6: Unlikely Alleys. Detective Carter enlisted the help of a tech-savvy informant known only as Hex, specializing in tracking digital footprints. Hex traced the call to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of town. As the pieces started falling into place, Nathan's suspicion of a larger conspiracy deepened. He warned Emma to stay away, but she insisted on being involved. "Lily is my family," she said, her voice resolute. Section 7: Into the Unknown. Under the cover of darkness, Nathan and his team prepared to raid the warehouse. Emma insisted on staying close, waiting anxiously outside in the safety of the car. Inside, the team found evidence of a larger operation: stacks of counterfeit money, surveillance equipment, and files detailing the lives of several town residents. But Lily wasn't there. The most chilling discovery was a photograph of Emma, circled in red ink, with the words "Next Target" scrawled below it. Chapter 2: The Deception. Section 1: A Twisted Gamema. As hands trembled as she stared at the photograph, Nathan's voice broke her trance, urging her to leave town immediately for her safety. Reluctantly, she agreed, but her mind raced with questions. Why was she a target? What did they want with her? As she packed a small bag, she couldn't shake the feeling that running wouldn't solve anything. Emma decided to trust her instincts and began piecing together the puzzle using the clues Nathan uncovered. Section 2: hidden tease. Nathan's investigation revealed a surprising link between Lily and a local businessman named Victor Kane, known for his philanthropy. Victor had a darker side that few knew about. His name appeared in files found at the warehouse, tied to illegal dealings and missing persons. As Nathan dug deeper, he discovered that Lily had been working undercover as a journalist, gathering evidence on Victor. Section 3. A deadly warning. Next day, Emma received another call from the distorted voice. This time, the message was more sinister. "You've seen too much. Walk away, or you'll end up like her." Fear gripped Emma, but she refused to back down. She shared the call with Nathan, who intensified security around her. Meanwhile, Hex worked to decode more data from the warehouse files. Section 4. A dangerous bargain. Turned to confront Victor. Nathan arranged a meeting under the guise of a police inquiry. Victor played the part of the concerned citizen, but Nathan saw through his facade. Dropping subtle hints, Nathan pushed Victor to reveal his hand. Emma, listening in via a wire, felt her anger boil as Victor spoke dismissively of those who had. Section 5. The chase begins. Shaq's latest discovery revealed the location of a safe house tied to Victor's operation. Believing Lily might be there, Nathan and his team planned a raid. Emma, defying orders, insisted on coming along. "I need to be there," she said, her voice firm. The team approached the location cautiously, only to find it deserted. Inside, they discovered new clues: maps, surveillance photos, and a schedule indicating Victor was planning something big. Section 6. Trust-tested. Tensions rose as Nathan's team faced mounting pressure to find Lily. Emma's involvement caused friction, with some questioning her presence. Nathan, however, defended her, recognizing her determination as an asset. Meanwhile, Emma grew suspicious of one of the officers, who seemed overly interested in her knowledge of the case. Section 7. A shocking revelation. Just when hope seemed to wane, Hex decrypted an audio file from the warehouse. It contained a recording of Victor ordering Lily's abduction. But the most shocking revelation was the voice of a second man, someone Emma recognized: her estranged brother, Daniel. The realization hit her like a punch to the gut. How was Daniel involved, and what role did he play in this web of deceit? Emma's world began to unravel as the lines between ally and enemy blurred. Chapter 3. The Betrayal. Section 1. An unlikely connection. Emma's heart pounded as she confronted Nathan about Daniel's involvement. "It doesn't make sense," she said, her voice cracking. Nathan assured her they would follow the lead carefully, but Emma felt torn. Could she trust her own brother? Nathan began investigating Daniel's past, uncovering financial records linking him to Victor Kane's network. The evidence painted a damning picture, but Emma clung to the hope that there was another explanation. Section 2. The ticking clock. Time was running out. Nathan's team discovered Victor's plan to transport something or someone across state lines within 48 hours. The pressure to act mounted as they traced the route to a private airstrip. Emma couldn't shake the feeling that Daniel might hold the key to saving Lily. Ignoring Nathan's warnings, she decided to confront Daniel herself, seeking answers only he could provide. Section 3. Face-to-face. Emma found Daniel in a dingy motel on the outskirts of town. The tension between them was palpable as she demanded the truth. "Why are you working with Victor?" she asked, her voice trembling. Daniel hesitated before confessing that he had been blackmailed. "I didn't have a choice, Emma," he said, his eyes pleading for understanding. He revealed that Victor had threatened their family, forcing him to cooperate. Section 4. A fragile alliance. With Daniel's confession, Emma convinced him to help expose Victor's operation. Reluctantly, Daniel agreed, providing crucial details about the airstrip and the planned transport. Nathan was skeptical about involving Daniel, but recognized the value of the intel. Together, they devised a risky plan to intercept the operation and rescue Lily, knowing that one wrong move could cost them everything. Section 5. The ambush as night fell. Nathan's team positioned themselves near the airstrip. Emma and Daniel waited anxiously in a surveillance van, listening to the team's communications. The tension was palpable as Victor's convoy approached. The ambush unfolded swiftly, with agents intercepting the vehicles. Shots rang out in the chaos, but the team managed to secure the area. Section 6. Unmasking the mastermind with Victor in custody. Nathan began unraveling the full extent of his operation. Documents seized during the raid revealed a sprawling network of corruption, implicating high-ranking officials. But the victory was bittersweet. Daniel's involvement complicated matters, and Emma faced the painful reality that her brother might still face charges. Section 7. A new beginning in the aftermath. Lily began her slow recovery, supported by Emma and Nathan. The case brought the town's hidden darkness to light, leading to sweeping reforms. Emma, forever changed by the ordeal, decided to pursue a career in criminal justice, inspired by Nathan's dedication. As she stood outside the diner where it all began, she felt a renewed sense of purpose. Chapter 4. The Web of Lies. Section 1. Lingering questions despite Victor's arrest. Emma couldn't shake the feeling that there were pieces of the puzzle still missing. Nathan shared her concern, pointing out discrepancies in Victor's records. It seemed unlikely he acted alone. As Hex continued combing through the seized files, new names emerged, names that hinted at a broader conspiracy spanning multiple towns. The realization that the corruption was more widespread than they thought reignited their urgency. Section 2. The unexpected littering their investigation. An unexpected ally surfaced, a whistleblower from within Victor's organization. Going by the alias Raven, the informant claimed to have critical information about the network's higher-ups. Meeting in a secluded location, Raven handed over a flash drive containing encrypted files. "This goes deeper than you think," Raven warned. Nathan and Emma knew the information could expose powerful individuals, but it also put them in greater danger. Section 3. The frame upus. They delved deeper. Emma and Nathan found themselves targeted by those they sought to expose. An anonymous tip led Internal Affairs to investigate Nathan for misconduct, accusing him of tampering with evidence. Meanwhile, Emma faced public scrutiny as false rumors about her connection to Victor spread. The coordinated attacks were meant to discredit them, but they only strengthened their resolve to uncover the truth. Section 4. A desperate escape. Hex decrypted part of the flash drive, revealing the location of a safe house, where key members of the network were meeting. Determined to catch them in the act, Nathan and Emma planned to infiltrate the location, but their plans were foiled when they were ambushed en route, forcing them to flee. Narrowly escaping capture, they realized the network had eyes everywhere, and their every move was being watched. Section 5. Cracks in the armor. Raven contacted them again, revealing internal tensions within the network. Some members were unhappy with the increased attention their activities had attracted. This division presented an opportunity. Nathan devised a plan to exploit the infighting, hoping to turn members against each other. Meanwhile, Section 6. The turning pointer. Breakthrough came when Hex uncovered financial transactions linking the network to a prominent politician. Confronting the politician in a public forum, Nathan and Emma presented the evidence, forcing the politician to deny the allegations on live television. The public outcry put pressure on law enforcement to take action, but it also made Nathan and Emma even bigger targets. Section 7. Closing in with the network's foundation beginning to crumble. Nathan and Emma prepared for one final operation. Raven provided the location of the network's command center, a heavily guarded estate on the outskirts of the city. Knowing this would be their most dangerous mission yet, they enlisted the help of trusted colleagues. Chapter 5: The Final Showdown. Section 1: Into the Lion's Den. Team approached the estate under the cover of darkness, their movements carefully coordinated. Emma's heart raced as she and Nathan led the charge. Knowing this was their last chance to dismantle the network, security was tighter than they anticipated, but they pressed on, determined to reach the command center. The tension was palpable as they breached the estate's perimeter. Section 2: The last line of defense. Inside the estate, they encountered armed guards who fought fiercely to protect their leaders. The firefight was intense, with both sides sustaining casualties. Emma and Nathan worked together seamlessly, their trust in each other unshakable. As they pushed forward, they discovered a hidden passage leading to an underground bunker where the network's leaders were hiding. Section 3: The leaders unmasked. Bursting into the bunker, they found Victor's second-in-command and several other high-ranking members of the network. The confrontation was heated, with Nathan presenting irrefutable evidence of their crimes. One by one, the leaders were taken into custody, but the most shocking revelation came when they found documents indicating plans to rebuild the network under new leadership. Section 4: A heart-stopping twist. Just as they thought the mission was over, an explosion rocked the estate, triggered by a failsafe the network had installed. Emma and Nathan barely escaped the collapsing bunker, but several team members were injured. The explosion destroyed much of the evidence they had collected, leaving them with only fragments of the network's operations. Despite the setback, they knew they had struck a significant blow. Section 5: The aftermath. In the days following the raid, the media hailed Nathan and Emma as heroes, but they were acutely aware of the work still left to do. The network's reach had been diminished, but its remnants remained a threat. Emma vowed to continue fighting, using the experience to advocate for systemic change. Nathan, too, felt a renewed sense of purpose, knowing their efforts had made a difference. Section 6: A new resolve. Emma visited Lily, who was beginning to heal from her ordeal. The bond between the two friends had only deepened through the ordeal, and they found solace in each other's company. Emma shared her plans to join law enforcement, inspired by Nathan's dedication and bravery. Lily encouraged her, saying, "You have the heart for this, Emma. Don't let anyone dim your light." Section 7: Shadows no more. As Emma stood on the hill overlooking Oak Ridge, she reflected on how much her life had changed. The quiet town she once knew had been forever altered, but so had she. The shadows of deceit no longer loomed over her. Instead, they had given her the strength to fight for justice and protect those she loved. With the dawn of a new day, Emma felt ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead.